Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om. 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 Anybody would like to say anything? You will just go through the 8 quotations of Papa. The name is the link between the devotee and God. It brings the devotee face to face with him. The object of repeating the name is to purify the mind and thereby get the awareness of him within us. The object of repeating the name is to purify the mind and thereby get the awareness of him within us. Everyone must realize that the divine is within him. God is within your heart. You are his embodiment. You are he, but you do not know that. There is a veil of ignorance separating you from God. Remove the veil. So the object of repeating the name is to purify the mind, removing the curtain, and thereby get the awareness of him within us. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atma Ram. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atma Ram. We must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such a repetition. We must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such repetition. No plug. Charger is here. Some carpet is there, no? Or chairs will be there inside. Those who can sit on the floor, they can do that and give space for those who are not in a position to sit on. Enough. नहीं होगा. Do they know English? No. Do they?
Yeah, orange color has come. I have used the chair. The same way that's all.
The name is the link between the devotee and God. It brings the devotee face to face with him. There, no, we read this also. Everyone must realize that the divine is within him. God is within your heart. You are his embodiment. You are he, but you do not know that. There is a veil of ignorance separating you from God. Remove the veil. First God, everything else comes next. So the name is the link between the devotee and God. We may not know fully, but we can try to understand that. So while chanting, this might help us. The object of repeating the name is to purify the mind and thereby get the awareness of him within us. The object of repeating the name, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, is to purify the mind, thereby get the awareness of him within us. Accepting him, everything else, everything is there in our mind. Because we see him only outside. So here, Papa says, you see him within. Object of repeating the name is to purify the mind, thereby get the awareness of him within us. Then you are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atma Ram. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atma Ram. Not outside, not outside, not outside. We must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such repetition. A very important point for all of us, especially those who are in ashram. Knowingly repeating. We must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such repetition. Depend upon it that the Lord's name is all powerful. It will not only shield you from all harm, but also grant you the power of endurance and peace. To endure any suffering, stress, cushioning. Even if the mind is wandering, repetition of Ramnam will bear fruit. That means in course of time, you will get concentration. We should not take shelter under the first line. For people like us, we have been chanting it for a quite long time. No? Papa is addressing them, addressing to the new people. Even if the mind is wandering, a repetition of Ramnam will bear fruit. That means in course of time, you will get concentration. The name first quietens the mind, then instills into it an intoxicating sweetness, quietening the mind. When we tune ourselves with the name, you tune ourselves with God. That is the purpose of repeating the mantra. Without it, the repetition becomes merely mechanical and does not help us in any way. When we tune ourselves with the name, we tune ourselves with God. That is the purpose of repeating the mantra. Without it, the repetition becomes merely mechanical, does not help us in any way. These are all the one which is behind us, culled out from various books. So every now and then, suppose we go through that, probably we will know which are the areas where we have to concentrate. Eight points. We will again read and then see whether all of us got some clarity about this thing. Otherwise, we will again go through that. Purpose is not to read, Purpose is to somehow imbibe the theme behind what Papa said. The name is the link between the devotee and God. It brings the devotee face to face with him. The object of repeating the name is to purify the mind and thereby get the awareness of him within us. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atmaram. We must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such repetition. Depend upon it that the Lord's name is all powerful. It will not only shield you from all harm, but also grant you the power of endurance and peace. Even if the mind is wandering, repetition of Ramnam will bear fruit. That means, in course of time, you will get concentration. The name first quietens the mind, then instills into it an intoxicating sweetness. When we tune ourselves with the name, we tune ourselves with God. This is the purpose of repeating the mantra. Without it, the repetition becomes merely mechanical and does not help us in any way. Link between face to it brings the devotee face to face with him. ஸோ இதில் நம்ம எப்படி மீன் பண்ணுறோம்னா அவருடைய ப்ரெசன்ஸ் நம்ம ஃபீல் பண்ணுறோம்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். Out of these 8, which one we get aligned?
When you link yourself with the name, you're linking yourself with God.
That's last. When we tune ourselves with the name, you tune ourselves with God. That is the purpose of repeating the mantra. Without it, the repetition becomes very mechanical. Does not help us in any way. So what is this tuning ourselves? We have to find out. We are all chanting, mentally chanting or verbally chanting, collectively or individually. So we can watch ourselves, what is happening in us. So what is this tuning ourselves?
Focusing.
Whatever, you can derive your own. Because he gives us a clue by telling if it is not there, mechanical. So what could be that, Everybody could hear, anything, these are all Papa's words. We are all votaries of Ramnam. So he is placing before us these thoughts. Some of it might get aligned with our thinking. Some of it might not get aligned. So whatever we get aligned, we can definitely share, What does this mean? Otherwise, you are just hearing and going, or reading and going. The purpose of Satsang is that we will apply our mind deeply, not a reading session.
Who is Atmaram?
Who is Atmaram? The one because of which you are now talking. That life force. The one because of which the eyes are seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, thinking. That power. Papa has defined it as subtle and mysterious power, not an entity, not a form. So Atma Ram means that subtle and mysterious power, because of which the words are coming. He is with us so closely, but still we are not aware. So Nama is trying to help us. That is why in another one he says, we must knowingly repeat the mantra.
Knowing this fact.
Knowing
this fact.
Knowing
this fact means...
knowingly repeat. What does he say?
He said knowingly repeating.
Knowingly repeat. That means what? Knowingly repeat means you know that you are repeating. No? The mind is not going elsewhere. Consciously repeating. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. The knowingly repeat. The mind does not go anywhere else. Only with the name. We are conscious. So he says, you must knowingly repeat the mantra and become conscious of God by understanding the object of such a repetition. The object of repetition is to feel his presence. அவர் உள்ளே இருக்காருங்கிறது உணர்றதுக்காக நம்ம நாமம் சொல்கிறோம், அல்லாக்கி நாமம் சொல்கிறதல்ல. உள்ளே இருக்கப்பட்ட இறைத்தன்மையை உணர்றதுக்கு வேண்டி நம்ம நாமம் சொல்கிறோம். அப்போ அந்த உணர்வோடு நாமம் சொல்லணும், அல்லாட்டா அது வந்து மெக்கானிக்கல் ஆகிடுன்னு சொல்கிறார். ஆமாம் ஆமாம். அப்போ நம்ம பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறத மனசெஞ்சா ஓடிவிடும் இல்லையா? அந்த டைமில் பிடிச்சின்னு வரணுமே, அதுக்கு இதெல்லாம் உதவாகும். இது கேட்டதுனாலேயோ அது சின்ன இதே நம்ம சொன்னதுனாலேயோ மனசு சும்மா இருக்க போகிறது இல்லை, அது போதான் போகும். ஆனால் எந்த அளவுக்கு நமக்கு கொண்டு வரலாம், அது ட்ரை பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். To what extent we can bring it back. Mind is turbulent, mind will go out because we are not full-timers. If you are full-timers, it will be different. Suppose we spend about, say, Mataji wanted everyone to spend 6 hours in chanting so that the mind will be trained not to go. That is not possible for us. Suppose we make a sankalpa that we will have 1 hour or 2 hours of chanting in a day, and during that particular time we will try whether knowingly chanting is making possible. These are all the steps by which we have to try. அப்போ தான் அதனோட பூர்ண பயன் அடையும். Otherwise, you may be doing it for years, but you will be like this. No. We want to feel his presence. He says the object of repeating the name is to purify the mind and thereby get the awareness of him within us. So ultimate aim is to feel his presence. And you are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, Atmara. வெளியிலே அல்ல. We must knowingly repeat the mantra, become conscious of God by understanding the object of such repetition. Because we to become conscious only we are chanting. Very important points. The name first quietens the mind, then instills into it an intoxicating sweetness. Whether it is quietening the mind, in so many places it is running. Whether a soothing tune, it slowly brings the mind and closely Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So when we chant that, do we feel that we are putting a fence in our mind so that the outgoing tendency of the mind is arrested? We can interpret like that. That is quietens the mind. First quietens the mind. Then only it can focus. And one more thing we would like to say. Don't think only by these. No. There may he seated within. He may give us any other method also. Not necessarily the one which spelled out. But there should be a commitment on our part. So when we are consciously chanting, probably everything will come out. That is, every chanting is felt as coming from consciousness. ஒரு நாமமும் சாண்ட் பண்ணுறோங்கிறது உணர்வோம். அழகுது அந்த உணரணும். அப்போ வெளியிலையும் போகாது இல்லையா? 2 minute கிடச்சா 2 minute இல்லை, ப்ராஃபிட் ஆகும். எங்கேயோ ஓடின்னு இருக்கு. Suppose we chant with this for 5 minutes, we are game. It may not be possible. Half an hour chanting, people like us who are involved in various activities, it may not be that easy to tune ourselves with the name. So we will now try. Svalpam apyasanjalmani. Whatever is possible, we will try. And that trial and that trying will definitely help us. Let us not seek answers from outside. Let us try to feel what is going on while we chanting. That would be better. While chanting, what is going on inside, let us try to feel it first. While the chanting is going on, what is happening within us? Everyone will know. Say, for example, now morning 7 to 6:45 to 7, 15 minutes slow chanting Ram Nam. How many times we were able to go along with it? How many times the mind did not go along with it? It may not go along with it fully.
Some deviation will be
Eh?
there. Some deviation will be there.
I will be there. Because we should know we are not full-timers. So we gather a lot of thoughts in our vyavahara. Disturbing thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, cravings, desires, enjoyment, so many things. So that has got a space in our mind. So it will, given an opportunity, the mind will go. So out of that 30 minutes or 15 minutes, how much time we have been able to make use of it? This is how we start. Our aim should be to have 15 minutes, but it may not be easily possible unless we train. So we now try to train. Morning when we sit, or here when you say 11:15 to 11:30 to 12:15, 45 minutes. How much time we are in a position to go along with the name, each one can understand. Oh, today mind was disturbed, I couldn't concentrate much. Today it was very nice, I was able to. Like that we will get some experience. So that we will try to, we will not just leave it. We will try to remember. That remembrance of that experience will give the push. நேற்று நல்லா தான் இருந்தேன் நாம. அது சொல்கிறதே நமக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷம் வருது இல்லையா? Remember again and again. So probably these are all the formulas we can adopt to make this a reality. How do we ensure? This is very nice, all these points. Name is the link between the devotee and God. The link I establish, immediately it goes, It brings the devotee face to face with him. I become aware of his presence for a second. Again it goes. No. It should not. How to lengthen that? The object of repeating the name is to purify the mind, thereby to get the awareness of him within us. Those who have been associating with ashram, to some extent, I think they must be convinced that we are chanting the name of him who is making us to chant. Not outside. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self, that is Atmaram. So there, normally these words come. Papa says, life is the expression of Atman. Consciousness is the enlivening principle. So these words come back to us again and again. So I am chanting the name of one who is responsible for my heartbeat, who is responsible for my blood circulation, who is responsible for my breathing, my digestion, and who is making me to feel that I am, that I amness How do I feel? I am. That consciousness. Like that, we try. You are really repeating the name of your own immortal self. We must knowingly repeat the mantra, become conscious of God by understanding the object of. So when the mind goes, oh, knowingly repeat, knowingly repeat. After 3 or 4 or 5 failures, slowly, we know that we are chanting. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Knowingly repeat. Mind is not going anywhere. Knowingly repeat, knowingly repeat. Depend upon it that the Lord's name is all powerful. All of us, devotees, will definitely, whenever they are passing through crisis or even a small disturbance, we will immediately say, oh, Papa, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Something will. Automatically it becomes our svabhava. Even if the mind is wandering, that is only for the new people, not for us. Because we cannot take shelter under this wandering. Papa has said in God experience, even if the mind is wandering, somebody suggested, I sit there, the mind comes. Don't worry, chant. In course of time, slowly the concentration will come. Then the name first quietens the mind, then listens, instills into it an intoxicating sweetness. A pleasant feeling we should get. Inexplicable. This sweetness we cannot explain. A pleasant feeling wells up in our heart when we chant. So the first quietens the mind, so that means not going outside, and then the chanting gives us something which we cannot explain, but very, 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 very pleasant. And then when we tune ourselves with the name, we tune ourselves with God. So out of this, suppose we ponder, it might help us. Not that all those things we should try. Anybody would like to say anything? Writing is also very helpful because concentration will be there. Because you are three things are going on. You are chanting mentally, you are writing, and you are saying. Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Though others may not hear it. So that is why it is far more helpful. That is why probably Mataji decided to initiate us into this Likita Nama Japa. And we have the Ramnam Bank here. We keep it everything. Is written, Hari Om. All written books are kept here. It's called Ramnam Bank. It is sacred, powerful. Hari Om. And take the name with all the faith you are capable of. That is something, it cannot be discussed. Faith is inherent. So when we go through the biographical sketches of masters, for example, Papa, an ordinary person, an ordinary family man, a professional man, a social or engaged in fetching water, taking bath, walking in the street, or doing any physical work. As much as possible, we can do that. If you do not practice keeping the name ever on your lips, you cannot avoid being unhappy. Know this once and for all.
We continue chanting of the mantra. Will ever lead to transcending of the mind.
Transcending the mind.
It will automatically. Then we don't have to worry about it. The name will take us.
As we do in meditation.
We don't have to do anything like that. We with this background, when we keep on chanting, not merely verbal chanting, vocal chanting, mental chanting. The mental chanting will take us to the summit. Summit means, it will, even the chanting will stop. In one of his quotation, he says, utterance of God's name, utterance of God's name, here it will be there. Utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. It is in the stillness that you know and realize God. So, Nama, how it takes? It will take us to the stillness. Stillness means all other thoughts are arrested with the help of one thought, Ramna. And finally, this Nama also goes. And what remains is that. The utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. It is in the stillness that you know and realize God. Japa must be done with intense love and devotion for God, not as a discipline imposed on you by somebody else. If you do not get joy in doing japa, you better don't do it, as it will not help you very much. When you have love for God, japa of His name must give you great joy. It is not mere mechanical repetition that helps, but a spontaneous outflow of your love for Him along with the repetition of His name. He wants to make it very clear. Normally, it will slip into this mechanical, lip level, superficial. It is not always necessary that you should chant the name of the Lord aloud. In the early stages, it might be found very helpful, but mental repetition is far more effective. So we try to chant Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Then we try the when we train our mind to chant mentally, we can do it anywhere, anytime. Name is God. Yeah, he says, the name of the mantra by itself is to be taken as God. A separate form of His need not be meditated upon. That is the sound, The sound of the name is Nada Brahman or Shabda Brahman. Concentrate on that. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sound, Where from that sound comes, The first sound, which is also in us. When we came out of mother's womb, who taught us to cry? The child cried, Then only we see the delivery has taken place. So that means the first cry, who taught? Okay. We used to go to that. The first expression of the sound, nobody taught. So when He made us to come out, the first thing He gave us was the sound, to link ourselves with the rest of the creation. Called Nada Brahman or Shabda Brahman. So when I chant, I can concentrate on that. I should. The sound of the name is Nada Brahman or Shabda Brahman. Concentrate on that. After the repetition of the mantra for some time, your mind will become still. In the stillness, you will realize the divine dwelling within you. And His presence will be felt thereafter at all times. Nam Japa is the simplest way to realize God. Very important. We also hear in the collective chanting, but our mind goes to the tune, no? Mostly. I'm not sure. The sound again, that is important. The sound of the name is Nada Brahmam, Shabda Brahmam. Concentrate on that. So today we were drafting out the new agenda for Mauna. There this question came. So this question will be there for the participants. When I came from my mother's womb, did anybody teach me to cry? Where from that sound came? Then we understand Nada Brahmam, Shabda Brahmam. We are using the sound. Everything depends upon our communication, but we hardly realize that is the form of God. How did the alphabet come? The first in every language. അതെത്താനേ ചൊല്ലോം അതിനെന്തായാലും സൗണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞത് നമുക്കിപ്പോൾ. So we try to understand, okay, A, B, C, D, E is there. When we chant A, the sound comes A, yeah. Where from it has come? Where from that A, B, C, D came? Who prompted him when there was no A, B, C, D? Fundamental. So he is very much with us. Though we don't know him, we don't recognize him, we don't acknowledge him, he is not bothered about anything. He is so merciful. That is why we say we have to love God, Because he is with us in the form of life, in the form of sound. And we don't recognize. But still he is not. The name is God, the Guru, the all-in-all. Indeed, the power of God's name is simply marvelous. It can take man to the summit of spiritual experience. It grants one eternal freedom, bliss, and peace. The name has the power to tear up the veil of Maya or ignorance and bring you face to face with God or truth. It gives you at once the bliss of Bhakti and Mukti. Bhakti and Mukti. The name is not different from him. The divine name is greater than any philosophy in the world. It is the key by which you can unlock the gates to the kingdom of immortal peace and bliss. The name is God, the Guru, the all-in-all. Indeed, the power of God's name is simply marvelous. It can take man to the summit of spiritual experience. It grants one eternal freedom, bliss, peace. The name has the power to tear up the parda, the curtain, the veil of Maya or ignorance, and bring you face to face with God or truth. But you have face to face. Now the sound, face to face, yeah. Even if the sound is not coming outside, we can hear the sound inside, yeah. Please, think about it. Don't think that the sound is only the sound when it comes out. That is why it's called thinking aloud, You hear your sound. whether verbal or mental. The sound has been with us. Ah, yes. The sound has been with us. So through Nama chanting, we are officially trying to recognize the sound. Though it is with us, previously we did not know. So when we go to a guru and he says, you take this name, it will take you. So that means officially we are trying to connect ourselves with him through the sound. This can be added in our Nama initiation. Because normally the guru says the mantra, you repeat the mantra. It is not in a chit he gives you. Through the sound it is conveyed. Please think over. So the sound has been with us, whether we chant Ramnam or whether we are talking, whether we are writing, whether we are praising or whether we are insulting. It is the sound that conveys, And the moment we come to know that the sound is coming from then, we will not misuse that. Shabda Brahmam, Nada Brahmam. Beautiful. So concentrate on that. No other form need be meditated upon. The sound of the name is there. Concentrate on that. Divine name is greater than any philosophy in the world. So there we have to struggle to understand, to ponder. Here, chant the name with all these attributes. And he gives a beautiful word. The divine name is greater than any philosophy. It is the key by which you can unlock the gates to the kingdom of immortal peace and bliss. Immortal peace and bliss is within. We have locked it. And he is giving us the key now. Unlock. So many aspects of in chanting to improve the chanting, So I think the take-home message can be on the Shabda Brahma. Please think about it. Because it is with us, it has been with us. Right from the moment we came out of the mother's womb, we have expressed our life, we have expressed ourselves, we have authenticated ourselves through the sound. I am coming. I have come. That is the first expression which we have not learned anything from outside. The mother did not teach me to cry. The presence of I amness comes through the sound. I am there, authenticating. The presence of I amness comes through the sound, correct. It's a wonderful, wonderful clue today, Papa is driving us slowly, and gives us some clue for us, so that when we are all chanting Nama, so when we chant, now we are knowing. When we are chant, we are hearing the chanting mentally. And at that time, the sound is there. And now we know the sound is the first expression of this I amness, God's presence, life force. With that bhavana, we will have 2 times or 3 times slow chanting. You can all repeat. Try. We will try our level best to concentrate on the sound. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.